Well, hello, everybody. Thank you so much for attending an introduction to eXp Realty. I'm Dr. Hank, and there's my contact information if you have any questions about this whatsoever. And this is exciting times in the real estate industry, and I'm going to share with you what has been the most lucrative opportunity I've ever seen in any business, and in particular for us and us real estate agents. A little background of me, that I have been in the real estate industry for over 20 years. I've owned a mortgage company. I've owned a real estate company. In fact, I had a brokerage here in Texas, and I had over 420 agents with that brokerage. And one thing I was praying for was a type of ability to help my agents to have a retirement plan, to build wealth. And I just found that most of my agents didn't have wealth, even though they were making a lot of money, and they'd ask me to make a lot of money if I could increase their commission so they could make a lot of money. And basically, they would spend it on bigger houses, bigger cars, or whatever. And so during my prayers about 3 years ago, that I got an answer, and that answer was a little bit different than what I thought it was going to be, that I had what I call a miraculous car experience. It totaled my car and body. I'm a Vietnam vet, and I was declared by the VA as being permanently homebound and disabled. And with my little mind, I could at least figure out this, that God wanted to slow me down for some real amazing miracles in my life and to start going on God's path instead of my own. I was paralyzed from my waist down, and I decided to believe in God and me, and that I could walk. And I'm happy to report that I went from permanently disabled and paralyzed from my waist down to I'm now considered and called a walking miracle. And I'm still smiling there because of my good positive attitude and the morphine. And in addition to that I was able to discover the greatest, most lucrative business opportunity and the miracle in real estate. And so to take you back a little to understand what's happening in the world around us and real estate, that innovation is always happening, and it's happening faster than it ever has. And that major industry is one company takes over that industry. And so Blockbuster and Netflix, and, there's the retail industry and Amazon, and who's now from the traditional real estate brokerage, who are pretty much stuck with their overhead of brick and mortar, hundreds of millions, actually billions of dollars being spent on that, and that money comes from us real estate agents, and they're stuck with that overhead, and they also don't have any stock to give and to give their agents. And so fortunately, there's eXp Realty. And eXp Realty is typical franchises. They have costly overhead. They're locally confined and consistent growth incentives, no stock or any type of ownership, or if there is, it's not worth anything, and then limited technology and support. And with eXp, you're going to have a cloud campus. It's real, live people. We're just little avatars, and I personally love my avatar because he can run faster than I have, that I can run, that he has darker hair than I have, more hair than I have, so I love my avatar. And there's live training, and there's real-time support, international collaboration, really that you get the best ideas in America, and you get them here. And then powerful equity opportunities, which means stock, which is another way for maybe us lay people to understand. It's like a savings program. And so, again, it's one of the areas that help provide their three streams of revenue. In fact, my agents make more than 100% of their commissions now because they have both stock and they have revenue share. And then your business is going to grow. So it's really exciting times for you to be in the real estate industry and what this can happen. Production matters. Our number one interest is to help our agents become successful agents. In fact, my goal and under my umbrella, so in addition to the EXP umbrella, is to help our agents have at least $10 million or more business every year. And I'll share with you some examples of, like, I have one agent that just has been with me for the last 4 months, and in that 4 months has generated over $4 million worth of business because of our amazing training and lead programs, number one lead programs in America. You can see here we're number one in out of all major brokers in increasing the business of our agents. We're also the 7th largest broker. We're geographically the largest broker in America, and they're looking at that, according to Inman and the CEO of that independent voice of real estate, that they expect us to go from right now 16,000 agents, the fastest growing real estate company ever, and in 10 years that we are at 16,000 agents, and that they expect, according to Inman, expects us to be at 50,000 agents this year, and then expects us to be somewhere, they're saying, from 300,000 to 1 million agents. Right now, there's about 2 million agents in the United States. So everybody is talking about EXP, the Amazon of real estate, and we truly are. We have squeezed all the costs, most of the costs, out of the system, and we're redistributing that wealth back to you because we're able to be up in the cloud. We have no brick and mortar and then admin costs and the electric costs, and the list is long on all the different costs that are there. The CEO and founder is Glenn Sanford. He's considered like the Jeff Bezos, who's from Amazon, created Amazon, and Bill Gates and Steve Jobs of real estate. And he basically said, hey, the real estate agents, us real estate agents, brokers are the ones doing the heavy lifting. Let's get compensated for it. And so we're redistributing the wealth, instead of the brick and mortar, back into our pockets with revenue share. And we each have the opportunity to earn stock, over-the-counter NASDAQ stock, in 5 amazing ways. There's a lot of exciting things that have happened with EXP in the last 10 years. But some things that I'd like to, in 2016, we tripled our count, and that's when I came on board, and we tripled our count on that. Just last year, we were invited to be on NASDAQ, the top, broker exchange, the top stock exchange in the world. And we have now over 10,000 agents, again 16,000 right now, and that's incredible growth. The fastest before us with Keller Williams, which had a profit share. We have a revenue share that pays about 20 times more, but it took us to just 10 years to get to 16,000, where it took the fastest before us, Keller Williams, it took them over 20 years to get just to 10,000 agents. So it's just this explosive growth that has been occurring. That you can see, this is similar to the way our stock is. Our stock has just about tripled now in the last 18 months, and you can see on our agent count. So we just are taking off now with both of our stock and both with our explosive growth of agents. So it's a very exciting time, and now is the time in order to take advantage and be able to realize this just amazing opportunity for us. And looking at our cloud campus, there's no desk fees, no franchise fees, no royalty fees, no territory fees. And so basically we've squeezed all these costs out, and that means we're going to be able to redistribute that wealth back to you. We are reinvesting in our agent training for you, our lead programs, our technology. We just came out. We just bought a company with new technology that will be able to get listings within to show a listing within 20 minutes. And so it's creating more time for you, better service for you, and a better business for you, as well as to grow your wealth. And when you explore the community, we have over a dozen specialized departments. There's a transaction department to know where your transactions are and get updates on them. and what needs to be done next. There's a technology department where we literally can get right into your computer and fix your computer. There's all different types of training, larger scale training, smaller group training that we have. In fact, we have over 35 hours of live training every week about listings and sales and just the things, scripts, and everything that you need in order to become successful. We also, because we're a technology company and the leading technology and real estate company, that we have the cutting edge use of technology to build your business. For example, we have EXP Enterprise, where you can look at one screen and there is a way for you to look at your business, where it is, and all of your business to include your 3 streams now of revenue. We use SkySlope for the transaction management, Workplace by Facebook. Facebook asked some of the top leading edge companies to participate in the Facebook technology within their company, and we were one of those companies. And then we provide CRMs and lead generation, branding, and marketing. So look at that. Here's your dashboard on where your business is, SkySlope, where you're going to have, this is going to be top grade security, and you're going to be able to run and it's very easy. Every week we have an hour training that you'll be up and running on SkySlope. Then this Workplace by Facebook, it's a great way to be able to communicate. So you're with a team. It's not that you're just, we're in this cloud. We don't have a team. We have teams locally, and where you can go once a week if you want to team meetings locally in a location. But we also have this amazing ability to be able to find out where the best sign is, or to show our listing, or to tell other agents about we have a buyer interest in certain property. So it's a great way to build your business and to be able to provide better service for your clients. We also have the best real estate CRM in America with artificial intelligence. It's called Conversion, KUNVERSION.com, and their program, their CRM program that has artificial intelligence can tell about whether it's a buyer or a seller, and you're going to have more leads. In fact, I just had that agent that generated $4 million. It's because of the CRM program, the KV Core program, #1 leads program in America. You pick your neighborhood and you get an exclusive lead back to you, and then you have a CRM program that will instantly send and automatically send a text and an email to that lead. And what we're discovering is we're getting about 1 out of 5 leads are closing, and that's way better than the 1 out of 100. So it's going to give you more time and more business. And so I'm seeing some of my agents are increasing their commissions by over $100,000 per year. We also have the leading cutting-edge branding and marketing. Every week we have announcements of new type of technology and marketing that we're providing in order to keep you on the leading edge of the new technologies that are out there, and to help you really shine out there in this, very mixed market where there's a lot of people, a lot of different areas to go, that you'll be a shining star in your market. And then we have powerful equity opportunities. And so there's actually 5 ways in order to earn stock. The first one is we're going to give you $200 worth of publicly traded EXPI stock on your first closing. We're also going to give you $400 when you cap, and the cap is 80-20, and it's $16,000 that you'll pay in. So not $21,000 like Keller Williams or $24,000 like Remax. So it's less than most major brokerage is, and I'm going to show you a way on how to earn it back. In fact, the next way is become an icon agent. And that is do the $2.6 million, do 20 more transactions in that year, and we're going to give you $16,000 of stock back. And then there is, you can invite an agent. So this is exactly like the Keller Williams model that they've used successfully for over 30 years, that what we do is when you invite an agent, they have their first closing, that we're going to give you $400 of stock. So I have agents that have $100,000, $200,000, $500,000 worth of stock. And then the last way, and the final fifth way to earn stock, and again, not directly paying for it, is up to 5% of your commission can be used to get stock at a 20% discount. This is like instantly making 20% on your stock. And again, it's one of America's famous, most fastest growing stocks in America. And in fact, just a few days ago, it increased by almost 15% in one day. So it's just exciting times, a way for you to build your equity and wealth and have a freer and richer life. Now, let me share with you on revenue share and how it plays out. That basically, here it is. And again, give me a call, talk with me, ask whoever maybe invited you to this, that ask them about it. But it's pretty easy. That basically, if you invite an agent, they can get, and if they cap at $2.6 million, they're a productive agent, that you'll get paid $2,800. And you get paid every month on whatever closes they had the month before. You'll be paid on the 22nd of that month. And so for everyone, and we actually give 100% of the 20% that we're giving away, that on the split, that 20% will come back to you, but you have to earn it. And so ultimately, your goal on how to potentially become independently wealthy for the rest of your life is just get 40 agents. And you can do that in 6 months, in a year, in 5 years, whatever, the pace that you want to. But you'll see that you get paid on every level based on the number of agents. So those agents that you invited are going to invite agents, but you're not going to get paid on them until you get 5 agents on your first level, and then you'll be paid up to $3,200 for them. So let me give you an example. There's 7 levels that on the first level, you'll get 17.5% out of the 20%, or for the gross commission at 3.5%. And so if you just get, and we teach 10 will get you 10. So if you get 10 capping agents, and that would be $28,000. And then those 10 will help you. And I have a whole team of recruiting people. So you just invite people into meeting Dr. Hank, the guru of real estate. They're going to one of my podcasts or webinars, or talk to me directly, whatever it is, many ways for you and for me to help you to grow your revenue share. But 10 will get you 10. You get 10 agents, they're cappers at $2,800, it's $28,000. And then we'll help those 10 agents get 10 agents and attract 10 agents. And then you would have 100 agents, right? 10 times 10, 100 agents. Well, you'd be making over $350,000 a year passive income just on 10 getting you 10. So several ways, and actually many ways for you to be able to earn revenue share like this. And so we have, and again, that's on the second level, a cascading revenue share. Those agents invite agents that invite agents all the way down 7 levels. So the commission and cap is just an 80-20 split, and in total you pay $16,000 in. After that, you earn 100% of your commission. The investment is just $149 for the first month. And then that every month thereafter is just $85. So $50 for the technology fee. And this is over $30,000 of lead programs that you're going to get just for $50 per month. And again, America's #1 lead program, exclusive lead program. And then you pay $35 for the education, and that's about 50 cents per hour for you to get a education that's immediate, where you can get that, if it's 10 to 11, the training really is just 10 to 11. And so it's not start late or whatever. In fact, you can be in your pajamas and see it if you want. So the total monthly investment is just $85. And then on every closing that you have, that you pay a $25 broker review, so we can review it to keep you and us out of jail. And then in case we did miss something, there's a $40 required E&O insurance, and that caps after $500. But basically, you just pay the $60 per month per closing that you would have. And so again, $35 for, I'm sorry, I misspoke on that the $25 broker review and $40 E&O. So it's just $65. That's all you pay. So again, $85 per month, and then on each closing, just $65, and that's it. And so become a shareholder. Be an owner. You can actually, if you're a broker, if you want your own team, you can keep your own name. You can. We don't insist on you using our logo. That most states will require that you just say brokered by eXp Realty. It's an opportunity for you to improve your business, to improve your families' lives, and to be able to transfer actually this income, the stock, and the revenue share onto your children. So this is a legacy for you. And I so much would enjoy talking with you, asking any questions. So again, you can reach me at drhank@drhank.biz or call me at 214-753-7204. That one of the first steps I would recommend is you go to join.exp Realty, and that's the area where you can actually go and request. It does nothing. It doesn't tell your state or your broker, nothing. All it does is it requests the agreement, and you can then see this all in black and white, exactly the amazing opportunity for you to get into the future of real estate now and be able to take advantage of these three streams of revenue and increase your business like you've never before. And so with that, I thank you very much for your time, and I wish you all the success, happiness, and success, and I can deliver that to you. All the best, Dr. Hank.